With their first playoff berth in 3 years, the Legacy Broncos hope to bring home the victory against Fort Worth Eastern Hills. The Broncos defense came out strong, holding the Highlanders on their first drive and forcing a punt. Legacy then took the lead when David Miller caught a 45-yard touchdown to put the Broncos on top. Late in the first quarter, Eastern Hills tied the game at 7 with a touchdown of their own. In the second quarter, Kennedy Jones took his Broncos downfield early, giving the ball to Cameron Davis, who took it in 11 yards for the score. 2 minutes later, the Highlanders evened it up at 14 with a 10-yard touchdown catch from Roscoe Lee.
Legacy High School 14, Eastern Hills High School 14.
Eastern Hills kept the pressure up and was able to score again with a 64-yard pass to give the Highlanders their first lead of the game.
Halftime, Eastern Hills 21.
That drive was then capped off with a Cameron Davis touchdown run, tying the game at 21 going into halftime. The Broncos then took control in the second half. The defense contributed a fumble recovery and an interception from Joe Musselman as the offense took advantage of opportunities. In the fourth quarter, Kennedy Jones took it 2 yards to the house to give his team a 28-21 lead. Later, Musselman picked off the Highlanders again, this time setting up a Broncos touchdown from Kennedy Jones, giving the Broncos a 2-touchdown lead. Kennedy, however, took a big hit diving into the end zone and was forced to watch his team from the sideline for the remainder of the game.
The kick is up and good. 1.
That didn't stop the Broncos from scoring once more as Quentin Haston came in for Jones and ran it in 2 yards as the Broncos cruised to a 42-21 win in Burleson, eliminating Eastern Hills and heading deeper into the playoffs.
I've never experienced this in my life, and this has been a real journey with this team. You know, we've matured so much. It's day and night with the change. You know, starting 3 years ago on JV, man, it's just insane to see what we're actually accomplishing right now.
That's right.
So, I mean, it's amazing. I can't explain it.
And Andres went down, right? What kind of confidence do you have in Quentin, man?
You know, I think Quentin will step up. I think he's a good quarterback. You know, it's the nature of the game, what happens, and sadly Andreas did get hurt, but hey, he'll hang in there. You know, we'll love on him a little bit, and he'll be okay. And then Q will step up. You know, that's what we do. We got backups, man. It's okay. We're a good team.
And 2 picks tonight, man. I'm not gonna let that slide. Hey, how'd you feel when you brought those down, man?
You know, just going out there, I just made sure, you know, this wasn't going to be my last game, okay? Being a senior, you just, no game you want to be your last until, you know, you're at that state championship.
Right.
So I'm just playing, you know, no regrets. That's how I'm living, no regrets right now. And just pulling down those picks, it's nice. It's real nice.
That's a good number 1 win to have, first playoff win with your team. How did it feel?
Well, it feels really good. You know, we were didn't know what to expect. Never been in the playoffs, and none of these players ever have. And first half showed a little bit. You know, we didn't cover well, but made some great adjustments at halftime. And they never stopped their offense, and we played great in the kicking game. So it feels really good. We're by-district champions in our second year of varsity, and couldn't ask for much more than that. We're playing really hard, and I'm just excited.
Do you think the playoff jitters are gone now, or?
I think so. I mean, you saw the second half. It was a dominating performance. You know, 21-0, and they never threatened until the very end with our backups in there. And I feel really good and confident about going into next week.
And how do you feel about the journey that you've gone with these guys, and what do you have to say about these men out there?
Well, I love the journey. You know, it's really about the journey. It's not really about the end. It's the whole process of growing together and coming together and working and and developing, and I love it. That's why I coach. But these young men have gone above and beyond anything I thought they might be able to accomplish. But they work hard, and they're not selfish, and it's a lot of fun to be with them. These coaches and these players, I just want to thank God for giving me an opportunity to work with these kind of people. It's awesome.
And speaking about the journey, there's obviously bumps on every journey, and Andreas went down tonight. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I hate it. I hate it for Kennedy. You call him Andreas, I call him Kennedy, but I love him. I'm very proud of him. What a great leader he's become. Never been a starter until this year. In his whole career, he's been a B-team guy and a backup, and what a winner. What a champion. I love him. So I hate it for him, but we've got a good backup. Quentin Hastings is very capable, and he's got everybody's respect, and he's a hard worker, a super person. He knows what he's doing. He can throw the football and run it. So I feel very fortunate to have Quentin here, and it's his time to step up, and we're going to rally behind him and pray for Kennedy.
Okay, well, way to get the first one out of the way, and good luck on the rest of them.
Appreciate it. You guys do a great job, by the way.
You too. After a slow first half, Legacy took control and will now head into Week 2 of the State 4A playoffs. For LBTV Sports, I'm Matt Vella.